swear though, right? Can I swear? It comes out, dude.
I don't care. I don't care for us. I don't know about that.
All right.
Just do a quick one. Yeah, so let's go.
Okay.
So we're sitting with Melissa Santos and Vampiro, the voices of Lucha Underground. What can we expect from the second half of season 3 after we left off at a very dark place in February?
Well, I think the general opinion of the first half of season 3, as you can see the evolution from season 1, season 2, you can see that we've hit a groove, right? It's better the second half.
I was just gonna say the same thing.
The energy and the accumulation of 3 years or 3 seasons of shooting, you're going to definitely see that. So tune in.
I feel just you have to keep watching. It's almost unexpected, like just so many crazy things,
crazy stuff,
and very different. I feel when people compare season 1 to like the culmination of season 3, storyline wise, even the way it's shot, like everything is just so much. I don't want to say it's evolved in a very positive direction. I mean, when Lucha Underground started, it was all brand new, and people still didn't know what to do with it. People are going to really understand what it is. It solidifies it. It's mature.
It's a more mature feel.
More mature Lucha Underground, really.
Because I'm more mature.
Do you see his sweet hair?
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately, it wasn't accompanying him to the ring during the first and second and third season, but hopefully, I mean, I'm not saying, there's
it will be
officially, but, it's doing well. Maybe it will be.
Oh, yeah.
There's no doubt Lucha Underground is a unique take on the whole professional wrestling. Would you say that the way you guys are storytelling is more artistic than other ways?
Other ways as in other companies?
Yes.
I think the way that the best way to say it is so that you can understand it as quick as possible is Lucha Libre has been around for a long time. Pro wrestling in general, Lucha Libre is where it started. It didn't start in the United States. The United States came down and brought it back to America. Yeah. So the Lucha Libre product has been around for a long, long time. The way that we're doing it, the way it's being shot, the storylines, the vignettes, taking that time to explain things so that you can understand the cultural impact that Lucha Libre has in Mexico is easier for an American wrestling fan to digest and translate things. So I think the biggest difference, instead of just in another company where you have, we have a luchador and he does flips. Okay.
Why is he doing that? How did he become that?
Here we are taking that time so that you get it. Everything that you see in Lucha Underground, if you went to Mexico City, you'd find those pyramids, you'd find those buildings, you'd find that culture. So it's not like we sat down and created something.
How much research went into that? I mean,
everything. So you can go there and see it.
I mean, there were people
years.
Going into like one episode, for example, like there's a reason for everything. We had a professor. I mean, you see, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, they researched and they brought like professional people who understand where this came from, where Lucha Libre originally came from, or the origins of Lucha Libre, to make it, because you can't respect a product if it's just like someone's going to go, you have a grandfather comes in and goes, this is not true of Lucha Libre, because people know their history, and you had to stick to that. And I feel like Lucha Underground explained all that, and now we're again in the culmination of season 3. You're understanding why everything is.
Yeah, you can understand.
It all makes sense, But again, they brought in the professionals to really help us tell a story. When it's going and you're just doing it and all willy nilly. Can I say willy nilly?
Sure.
Yeah. All right. Willy nilly. It's not all willy nilly.
Oh yeah, so Lucha Underground is way more narrative driven than other companies, WWE and stuff. I was wondering how the next season is going to further that narrative, and is it going to make it, I guess, not deeper, but is there basically a story going to be continued, or what new is coming in?
I can't tell you.
Yeah,
but I will.
Else we get in trouble.
As Melissa just said, is it the maturity of what's coming Is it going to evolve, continuing to evolve? Now, now the fans have had time to digest it, so we're listening to their feedback. It goes like a ring on the finger. So we're feeding off the energy that you're feeding off of. So is it going to get better, more detailed? Are things going to get deeper? Is it going to become more story-driven? Are you going to be more impacted by that?
Like, what would you guys like to see? It's really what it is. Everything evolves. It evolves with the fans. The fans are a big part of it. I mean, even in the temple, we have fans that are almost always there, and they are part of the show. And I think that's what's made Lucha Underground so successful, is that we listen, we pay attention. Even the wrestlers, like they're allowed to be who they are, and they're authentic. So what you're seeing there is like a collaboration of this incredible wisdom that we have with Vamp and just all the writers.
Genius.
And then yeah, check out the sweet hair. I mean, only a genius has sweet hair like
That's right.
And that has allowed for Lucha Underground to be so great. And so each wrestler is great, and they evolve, and the character. And again, storylines, we can't really say much, but I cannot wait. Like, I'm just like,
I can.
I can't.
I can
can't
tell
wait.
you everything.
We can, but you have to actually wait.
I ain't gonna.
Vamp, you can't.
Yes, I can.
Just stop. Can we cut this interview short, because I like you, Vamp, and I like your hair. And
Thank you.
Just your hair, though. I don't know. I can't get over this, guys. Are you guys looking at this man?
It's
It's nuts. It's awesome. It's amazing. It's amazing. Look how Vamp has evolved from season 1 to season 3, and then us, I think, as a product. You guys, if you're not watching Lucha Underground, you're missing out on just so much. And we are definitely the future of pro wrestling and lucha libre worldwide. I mean, I can say that proudly and confidently. And we have the best people, best wrestlers, and it's just going to get better and better and better. So keep watching. We are on Netflix, right? We're on Netflix. Season 1, Season 2, Season 3 is on there, and we're back May 31st on the El Rey Network. And I'm your ring announcer and commentator, and we're a team, and we kick butt. Mainly me, because I got sweet guns, but
Well, I mean, Melissa, speaking about you, the last time we saw you was with Marty kind of creeping.
Did you say kind of? Because he's literally dripping liquids on top of my shoulder as I'm announcing, and he's done nothing. Like, he just walks in wet, and I'm like, don't know what that is. I don't really ask questions, because he's
I'm not even gonna try to answer
weird.
that one.
Why is he always? Yeah.
I saw Marty.
He's not here, is he?
No, he will be. I saw Marty,
What?
and we were talking about all that, and I said that.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he's working here tonight. I saw.
I swear, I can't right now.
And I when I was trying to figure out. My biggest thrill right now is being part of the creative. With Marty, it was like, watch the movie The Cable Guy. Focus on that. Understand that character. And he's taken the ball and run with it. And that's, I think, the beauty of Lucha Underground. It's not one of those companies where we say, this is what you're doing. This is what we want. How do you want to do it? So we work together. It's fun. It's good.
Synergy.
So is all the things between you and him just all improv all the time? Like, do you never know what's he gonna do when he gets in the ring with you?
Never. And he will.
I know.
He's asked me. He's okay. So we talk about it, but I'm open. I'm an actress, singer, dancer. Like I'm used to allowing for art to naturally and organically exist. So he's doing his thing. He's doing his thing.
Okay, let me answer that one. I pull him aside and I say, look, don't tell her.
So, but what he does ask me is, it's okay if I'm physical, like things like that. I'm like, dude, just do whatever you need to do, and I will do what I have to do. And that there is, he's not going to tell me everything. There are some moments that you guys are just going to I pop hard. Like it's hard for me not to have moments where I'm like, all right, because I'm going to laugh because I'm having such a good time, or I'm like truly genuinely creeped out by you. And we'll talk about it afterwards. And he's like, are you okay? Are you fine with that? I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. I mean, yeah, it's good. As long as you're fine, and you guys have to keep watching because he's evolving, and it might get really creepy. So yeah, it'd be creepier if that's possible. Yeah. As long as he's not here right now, I'm fine.
You talked a little bit about the creative process. How does the filming schedule work for Lucha Underground? Is it like, what is the order in which you film things?
We have a schedule and there's a plan, but because of the high energy and the high output of everything, at this level, there are so many professional people on this crew that we're allowed a little bit of freedom to adapt and adjust on the go. So there is a plan, there is a schedule, the shoots are done, and then the vignettes are done on certain days and things like that. But again, it all depends on how things are developing live. We take that energy and we adjust things. So it's intense. There's some days, there are 18, 19-hour days, she knows. And when we are there, you are working.
And
but it's fun, though.
Too, right? Things can change. A
Yeah,
lot of
things
times
can
you
change.
have things where, and it wasn't part of the storyline. I'm getting the wrap it up from Adriana. There are things like, for example, Evilise. She hurt herself, right? She had some injuries, but they work around it storyline wise.
Yeah, everybody here is so comfortable.
A lot of things just happen, and you gotta make it work. Even the first episode was shot differently because we had some of our luchadores weren't. Something happened with the visas and weren't able to come in. So you make it work, and then it just ends up being amazing.
Well,
like
we have
There's a system.
We have a story. We know where we need to go.
How we get there is just dependent on.
And we're so comfortable, and the team that we have doing that has been doing this for so long that we still know where we're going. If we just have to tell the story with a different tone of voice, it still is the same story.
Yep.
So it works.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you guys so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you. Bye, guys.
Thanks.